What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Democrats vying to be the nominee for their party in 2020 is in the spotlight for their position on reparations. Yeah, what is reparations? We're talking about payback for free labor of hundreds of years, slavery, and Jim Crow. That's what we're talking about. Anybody got a problem with that? You shouldn't. Not if you're a fair and impartial person. Not if you work for free or your ancestors worked for free at any moment and they never got compensated. Wouldn't you want to be compensated if it happened to you? That's only right, right? You're a fair and impartial person, right? You're a reasonable person, right? You're not biased. You're not racist. If you knew of any group, close your eyes. Imagine it's you or anybody that's been ripped off, that had to work for hundreds of years for free, never got compensated. Wouldn't you think it'd be fair if you didn't pay them to at least pay their descendants? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, here we are. Now, a few of these Democrats are riding with the reparations wave. Kamala Harris, for one, stands out. There's another one who stands out who isn't for reparations at all is Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders emphatically disagrees with the idea of reparations, just as Barack Obama before him did, and Hillary Clinton. Well, how do we let that slide? Maybe everybody was so caught up in the fact that we could have the opportunity to elect our first black president that we gave him a pass on that. Let's say we just want to get him in and see what he can do about all these other things. Then once he got in, we was like, well, let's see what he can do about these other things. And what can he do about these other things? And basically, reparations got swept under the rug. But here we are. And I do believe that anybody that thinks they're going to get that Democratic ticket punched with the help of black people, they're not going to do it unless they have an affirmative position on reparations. They better be all the way forward because it's coming down like that. Better be up for some discussions. Bernie Sanders is not even up for discussions about it. He's like, no, write a check. No, well, we write a check for them. Then we got to write a check for this. When did he say that when America wrote the check for Jewish people? You know, in the Holocaust thing. I don't recall him ever saying anything about that. And I don't recall him telling any Jewish people to give the money back. But let's get into some things. You know, instead of me just throwing out a lot of ideas and everything, I want to know what y'all think. Do you believe in your heart of hearts that reparations should be paid to descendants of slavery? Take away, let's just say, let's pretend you wasn't biased. Whatever your position is, whatever your ethnicity is, let's pretend you wasn't biased. Let's pretend you wasn't black, you're not white, you're not Latino, you're not Asian, you're not whatever. You're just a person. And you heard about this great atrocity known as slavery and how it had affected generations of people and how later it continued, the remnants of slavery continued to affect people and disenfranchise people. And those people, you said to yourself, man, I don't really know those people, but seems like a wrong to me. I mean, is that something you would say? I don't know. I mean, like me, even if it wasn't me, even if I wasn't a descendant of slavery, if I wasn't a descendant of slaves, the type of person I am is that if those people were done wrong, somebody need to right the wrong. If the government did those people bad, they did them wrong. See, like, I never complained about Indians receiving reparations. I never complained about the Jewish people receiving reparations. I thought I ain't see nothing wrong with it. The way they got did, I thought they deserved something. I ain't had no problem with the Japanese getting theirs. You know, I thought they were wrong. You have those that say, well, the U.S. ain't got that kind of money. Well, they always seem to find that kind of money for everybody else. For instance, in 1990, the U.S. paid $1.6 billion or $20,000 each to Japanese Americans. In 1986, the U.S. paid $32 million to settle the 1839 treaty with Ottawas of Michigan. In 1985, the U.S. paid $31 million to the Chippewas of Wisconsin. Again in 1985, the U.S. paid $12.3 million to the Seminoles of Florida. In 1985 again, the U.S. paid $105 million to the Sioux of South Dakota. In 1980, the U.S. paid $81 million to the Klamath of Oregon. In 1971, the U.S. paid $1 billion plus 44 million acres of land to settle a dispute with the Alaska Natives Land Settlement. And in 1865 to present time, the U.S. has paid $0 for slavery and Jim Crow to black people in this country. Now, what kind of justice is that? So let's talk about what happened with the Jews. They were murdered. They were robbed of their possessions. They were stripped of their families, their heritage. They were raped, pillaged. The very same thing happened to black folks. Raped, pillaged, murdered, stripped of their families, culture, on and on and on and on and on again. It happened to the Jews for 12 years, but black people suffered for 300 years. 300 years. And the Jews have raked in billions of dollars for the Holocaust. And rightfully so. That money that the Jews got was used to help them gather themselves, put themselves on their feet. This is a huge reason why Jews are in the position that they are in. It's because of those reparations. And you telling me that black people don't deserve reparations? Be honest. Do you really believe that? What do you think? Should black people receive reparations? Be honest. Don't be biased. Don't be angry. Don't be jealous. Be honest. For some of y'all, I know that's going to be hard to do. The rest of y'all, I'm pulling for you. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?